All right, this weekend's projects are about ready to start, and here's my first one. I ended up getting this fire extinguisher mount off of Amazon for like $21. It's an anodized aluminum, I believe. It says it's aluminum. And it will fit up to a 1 to a 10 pound, I believe, fire extinguisher. This fire extinguisher actually is the one that's normally in my Tacoma, but I'm going to use it to fit it. I have a buddy that has a bunch of fire extinguishers that he's going to donate for me to put in here, so I'm not sure exactly what fire extinguisher I'm putting in here yet. I told him to hold off until I got the mount so we know that something's going to fit. So I'm hoping I'll have to set the other seat in here, and I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but I was hoping to put it in between the seats on this roll bar. Hopefully it's in a position where I could grab it when I need to. Maybe later on down the road I could put something here. I didn't think about that when I bought the fire extinguisher, maybe making a mount that's going to be a little bit closer. I ended up buying the roll bar mount, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I could reach it. I'll get the passenger seat in there, get it mounted up, and see what happens. And then I did finally get my Herculiner kit that I'm going to put on the floor. So I'm going to have to fix all the holes and stuff in the floor to get that going. So we'll open this thing up and see what's in there. There's the mount, which would mount to your roll bars like that. And then it's supposed to be just a one pull and it comes off. I figured that might be better than using the Velcro strapped on ones. I'm not sure how they are to get off in a hurry. I figured that'd be pretty easy. And then it comes with different size hose clamps. Looks like with some kind of heat shrink on them to keep them from scratching the bars. And then the instructions, which isn't too much to figure out. I think these small ones in here are probably the ones I'm going to be using, at least for the roll bars. Like that. So I'll throw that other seat in, and we'll get up there and see what it's going to look like. And I almost wish that. I almost wish this handle was in a little bit different position. Maybe try that and see what that's going to look like. Not sure if I quite like that right there. It's there if I go racing and they look for a fire extinguisher, but it's not the easiest I don't think, to get off in that position. If I flip it around the other way, I don't know. I think there is holes. There is holes in it that I can mount it to the ground if I wanted to. No, that's going the wrong. I think I had the thing upside down the whole time. It actually goes like this. Duh. I was wondering why it didn't fit very well on here. I think it goes this way. And then there are two holes here if I wanted to mount it actually to the floor. But now if I mount it this way, button's on the side that I wanted it on, so maybe I should try that. I had the thing backwards the whole time. I don't know if I like that either. I liked it better when it was the other way, because when you pull the handle, it moved with the fire extinguisher. Now the handle stays down there, so now you have to have two hands. Yeah, maybe you can get it out of there. Yeah, maybe that will work. Alright, well there's what it looks like from the driver's seat. I think it's actually going to work out better than what I thought, because originally I put it on there for some reason. I had this thing upside down. So I had this edge down here and I had the fire extinguisher here. And my first complaint was the knob was on the wrong side. And so I got to messing around with it and figured out that I had it upside down, and that's the reason why this didn't fit the bars very well and everything was backwards. So when I flipped it around, and then I'm sitting here going, well, that's not going to work, because when you pull this, when the knob was on this side and I had it upside down, when you pulled this, you could just lift up on the knob and the fire extinguisher and everything came with it. I was thinking it wasn't going to work very well like this, because I thought you was going to have two hands, but actually you just pull it out and lift up a little bit and the fire extinguisher comes off. So, and I could do that from the driver's seat, belted in. I don't know, unless it was a real bad wreck, I'm pretty sure you could get to that pretty easy. So that's where it's going to be for now. Like I said, I don't know that that fire extinguisher is going to be the one that's going to stay there. I believe it's a 4-pound, and I have somebody donating me a fire extinguisher to put there, so now I know what it's going to look like and what will fit there, and we'll see what he comes up with. He's kind of a fire extinguisher guru, so he's probably going to have the right one to go there for the job, so we'll see what happens.